Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the star of the evening, the one, the only, the most anticipated eyeball in all of Middle-earth, Sauron. What's the matter, Sauron? Feeling a little blue? Oh, I'm sorry, that's just your eye. Talk about bloodshot. Even after thousands of years, you can't seem to find some Visine? Dude, your eye's redder than a hobbit's feet after a cross-country hike. Look, I'm just gonna say it, man. You need to work on your branding. I mean, seriously, Sauron? Sounds like a rejected name for a hemorrhoid cream. Experience the power of Sauron for your itching and discomfort. And let's talk about that tower of yours. What's it called? Barad-dûr? More like Bord-dûr. Honestly, Sauron, if your tower were any more phallic, you'd have to start calling it the Freudian Fortress. I've seen orcs with better dental hygiene than you, pal. Honestly, I didn't know that plaque buildup was a viable strategy for world domination. Your fashion sense, or lack thereof, is legendary. It's like you took one look at a porcupine and said, yes, that, but make it metal and 80 feet tall. I mean, who needs practical armor when you can just scare your enemies away with your bad taste? And your accessory game needs work. Your prized possession is a ring? I hate to break it to you, but the Infinity Gauntlet already took the top spot for most menacing piece of jewelry. And that ring? Couldn't you at least have sprung for a diamond? Gold band with nothing on it? Come on, man. You're supposed to be a Dark Lord, not a minimalist. The best part is, you got beat by a bunch of kids. Frodo? Sam? They're like the Middle-earth equivalent of the Boy Scouts. You spent all that time plotting and schemering, and then a couple of hobbits with walking sticks just waltz right in and mess up your whole plan. You're not just a Dark Lord, Sauron, you're a dark loser. But don't worry, you're still number 1 in our hearts. And number 666 on the phone dial. Seriously though, Sauron, it's all in good fun. You keep doing you. Just remember to blink every now and then, and maybe invest in a dental plan for those orcs. Let's not forget about his impressive resume. He was once known as the Deceiver. That's pretty intimidating until you realize the biggest thing he deceived was himself. I mean, how else do you explain putting all your power into a piece of jewelry? I've seen QVC hosts with a better grasp on accessory management. And speaking of deception, let's discuss your recruitment strategy, Sauron. Orcs? Really? I've seen more brainpower in a pet rock convention. They couldn't sneak up on a tree in Fangorn Forest without getting noticed. But then again, maybe that's your style. You know, quantity over quality. Then there's your interior decorating. Mordor, really? I've seen better real estate in Detroit. I mean, who in their right mind decides, you know what this place needs? More lava. Your feng shui is more like feng screwed up. You've got 9 ring wraiths riding around looking like the world's worst biker gang. Do they always travel in a pack because they can't find their way home alone? They've got less direction than a first-year film student. Your affinity for birds is touching. Oh wait, they're not birds, they're Nazgul on winged beasts. Couldn't afford a few dragons? Or are you just a massive Alfred Hitchcock fan? Then there's the whole One Ring to rule them all deal. Dude, you're a sorcerer. If you can make one, you can probably make another one. Maybe make it less losable this time? Put it on a chain or something. Or maybe not, since your track record with chains is not great. Ask Isildur. But let's give it up for Sauron. He's been playing the villain game for centuries, and he still hasn't given up. That's dedication, and he never let his lack of a body slow him down. You keep floating around and burning bright, Sauron. Just remember, clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose, unless you're fighting a few hobbits.